Tonight, campaign season is here. The California Republican Party endorsed its candidate for governor in the upcoming November election. As political reporter Morgan Reiner tells us, Governor Gavin Newsom has a lot to say about his opponent.
Newsom made some big claims, not unfamiliar claims, because we did see many of them in the recall against Larry Elder. But one of the big claims that Newsom made yesterday is that Senator Brian Dahle has not publicly recognized Joe Biden as president. So I asked Dahle if that's true.
Tuesday afternoon, Newsom joined a virtual event with volunteers, encouraging them to start getting to work.
You guys are doers, not dreamers.
He highlighted what he called the stakes in this election, the Republican endorsement of Brian Dahle.
I mean, this guy's Trump through and through. Hasn't even publicly acknowledged Joe Biden as our president. Was supportive of January 6th.
I brought what he said directly to Senator Dahle, who is respected by many in the state legislature as a politician who works across the aisle. He authored the Democratic bill in 2016 that got rid of surprise medical bills.
Look, I'm a Republican. I voted for Donald Trump, absolutely. Do I like what he says all the time? No, but he was my candidate.
As far as not denouncing January 6th,
So I'm just going to ask you if that's something that you would feel comfortable doing right now.
Look, if the people that were there on January 6th, they were exercising their free speech right, that's fine. But the people that broke the law, they need to be punished. There's an investigation going right now. You want to talk about crime? I think we should talk about crime.
So you do denounce the people that broke into the Capitol. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you broke the law and you were beating people up and breaking windows, yeah, I support law enforcement.
does he acknowledge Joe Biden as president?
Hey, Joe Biden's our president, no doubt. And I think a lot of people in America are wishing they made a different choice, looking at his polling ratings.
UC San Diego Political Science Department Dean Thad Kauser said the timing of Dahle answering my questions is important.
For the first time that I've seen, gone on record calling out January 6th only after he got the Republican nomination, the GOP convention last weekend. But it's still an important step, right? He now is almost assured a spot on the November ballot. So he's got to start running to the center.
Kauser said it's nearly impossible as a Republican not to at least acknowledge Trump and his policies. But distancing himself at the same time, Kauser said, is also a very strategic and important move in the Golden State.